Good morning, people. Happy Monday. It's like 11:30 Monday morning. It's October 14th, I think. I've been awake for like an hour, but I'm just gonna start to move and get ready. I'm going to get up, get dressed, and take my dog out, so let's go do that. Okay, all dressed and ready. I am gonna go take my dog out, and then we're probably gonna come back and have some breakfast. I don't have big plans for today, so I don't know what's going on with the lighting. I don't have very big plans for today, so it's really just a chill day. But yeah. Okay, I'm making some coffee at the moment. We have our coffee in these cute little containers. It's pretty cool. And then we got cute little spoons for him. Actually obsessed. I don't remember what I was gonna say. I don't know, but making coffee, and then I'm gonna make some breakfast. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to have for breakfast. I think I'll probably just have eggs or something, but I'm not 100% sure. So I'm just gonna let that brew, and then I really am just hanging out today. I don't really think I have much going on, so if I do anything exciting or fun, you'll see that later. Good morning, besties. I woke up well over an hour ago. It is Tuesday, the 15th of October. Yeah. I don't really have much planned for today, but I'm gonna go get dressed, do my hair, because it's a little scary, and try to make myself look a little bit more alive. Let's go. Hey guys, gonna set up my feed and then also make coffee because I am tired. And in desperate need of some caffeine, if I can. Filter. We bought these canisters at Target. We got 3 of them for $6. Literally best purchase we've ever made at Target. Not best purchase, but definitely a very amazing purchase. And then we got these little spoons at Walmart, and they fit perfectly in the thing for the coffee container. And it just actually, oh my gosh. If I can, there we go. If I could be smarter than the coffee container. I feel like relatively good last night. That's what I'm not really sure. You know, I feel like I probably could have slept better, but I also could have slept worse. It was not really much of a change. So, you know, that's always fun. I'm just gonna mix up my meds. My Zofran is in here right now. Why are you spitting water in my hair? I'm a little concerned with my coffee maker and how it's acting currently. Which syringe is the Zofran? This is the Zofran syringe. I have a very big love-hate relationship with this pill crusher. Because, like, it does its job, but it's also, like, so hard to, like, utilize sometimes. And it's kind of annoying. Ooh. How's a wee-woo driving by? Okay. Get my other one. It has this fancy little compartment. It's pretty great, honestly. Because I put my salt pill in there, like my extra salt pills in there. So that way, when I'm out and about, if I need them, I don't have to have the whole bottle of salt with me. I really feel like I need one that doesn't require me to twist it like that, because it low-key like hurts. The other day I was mixing up my meds and I thought I had already put my med into the syringe, and so I was shaking it and it was still in this crushed, and I was looking at it and I was like wow, it looks like and what is like all that residue in my pill crusher? And I was like, oh my gosh, that's not residue, Marissa. That is literally your medicine. It definitely was. Okay, now that I actually made a mess in here. My syringe lid was not screwed on tight enough, so I had to pull back to get the medicine broken up. And it went everywhere. Luckily, that was just my salt tablet, so it's not a big deal, but oh my gosh, that was something else. I typically am on Kate Farm 1.5 peptide, but I have not been tolerating it, and I can't get in to the doctor's until December to attempt to get a new formula. So literally I'm having to use baby formula. Which is fine, it's not a big deal, but it's just funny, that's all. But yeah, so, and because I went so long without being able to feed, when my tube had flipped into my stomach, I have like been having to slowly reintroduce my feed and stuff. I'm hoping to be able to like up my rate this morning. I'm going to try to, and if it was the worst idea I've ever had, I will let y'all know what is happening with this lid. Okay. I have a love-hate relationship with these bags, honestly. And I think it's mostly I have a love-hate relationship with the tubing. I'm constantly fighting with the tubing of my bags. Like, what is happening? Can you not just behave yourself? Oh my gosh. Okay. Sheesh. Almost got it in my mouth. That not have been fun. I'm also on the same freaking extension that I've been on since I got my tube changed to the Mickey tube, and I'm hoping that it's not gonna like make me sick, because I genuinely I don't have any other extensions, and my medical supply company won't send me any until my doctor provides them proof and like prescription change that my prescription has changed. And I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, that's kind of frustrating, because I've reached out to my doctor several times and he has not sent in like the change of prescription. And so I'm like, cool. So I'm just going with this one. Luckily, I have plenty of bags. Like, I have tons of bags. And so I'm not worried about that, because my prescription for my tube stuff also expired this month. And he was supposed to renew my prescription. And his nurse that like talks to the patients told me that he would reach out to him and be like, hey, Marissa needs her prescription re-upped for her feeding tube stuff, and some changes to it, but that hasn't happened. So, you know, you win some, you lose some, I guess. But I'm like, my extension is really gross, you know, because I've had it for a while now. And I don't even know how often I'm supposed to change the extensions. Like, how often am I supposed to change that? So someone answer my question, please, because I was not told. So just had a lovely moment where I was pushing my Zofran into my tube, and as I'm pushing it, I could feel it like in my stomach, kind of. People, my friends who have GJ feeding tubes will understand what I'm saying, where when you push something into your G, you can feel it in your G, but when you push something through your J, you don't typically feel it. And I was pushing my Zofran and I was like, wow, this suspiciously feels like it's going into my stomach. And I am known for my tube flipping, it's flipped twice already. And I just got it changed a couple weeks ago, not even a month ago. And I'm pretty sure it's flipped again. I did the blue water test, and I pushed blue water into my J, and without even having to pull back on my G extension, blue water came straight out. Like, my stomach contents were bright blue. So I'm going to call the line for my GI and see kind of what they want me to do. So yeah, let's just hope I don't have to go to the hospital. Good morning, besties. It is Wednesday. I have been awake for a little while. Today kind of consists of not fun. I have an appointment to get an x-ray of my stomach to confirm that my tube has flipped into my stomach. And that's at 2. So, my shoulder just, right before I started recording, I sat myself up and my shoulder was apparently dislocated and it went kind of gross. I'm very glad I did not catch it on camera because it was loud. But that is pretty much like the bulk of what I have planned for today. I am gonna have to go to the store and get some food stuff. So I'll probably do that after my x-ray. But for now, I'm gonna go get dressed and ready for the day. So let's go. And we're off to get an x-ray to confirm that my tube is in my stomach. Yeah, is in my stomach. So yeah, let's get going. Okay, x-ray is done. That took like a strange amount of time. My appointment was at 2 and I didn't get seen until 2:35. Like, people whose appointments were after mine got seen before. So I have to wait to get my results. I have to wait for them to look at the radiologist has to look at it to confirm whether or not my tube is flipped. So, yay me, you know. But now I'm gonna go meet my roommate at Target and we're gonna do some grocery shopping, till we drop. Just kidding. So yeah, let's go. Of course she had a shake right then. Good morning. It's Thursday. I think it's like October 15th. I don't really know. I've been awake for probably well over an hour, but I don't want to get out of bed. My shoulder hurts really bad. So I'm probably gonna go get dressed in a little and then take my puppy out. She's not actually a puppy, but to me she's a puppy. Take her out and then probably eat something because my tube is flipped and I have to reach out to my doctor and be like, hey, I got the x-ray that you wanted me to get. It says it's flipped, so what's the next step? So that'll be fun. I'm gonna send that message right before I get dressed so that it's sent early enough in the day where I can get a response today. So let's go get dressed. Forgot to say I was taking Daisy out, but I'm walking her right now and I've got dressed. So now that I am thoroughly out of breath, I'm going to make some coffee. Though a top floor apartment is, let's just say, on bad POTS days, I don't leave the house. I practically stay home all day because it's like impossible to be a human and like feel like I'm not dying. It's cool. It's fine. I know a lot of people with POTS can't like drink coffee and stuff. I'm gonna move you over here. A lot of people with POTS can't drink coffee because it makes like their symptoms a lot worse. If I drink it in moderation, I'm fine. So I have like one small cup for a couple of hours, and then more than one small cup, but it's usually just one small cup. And then if I don't have coffee that day, because coffee can sometimes like really upset my stomach. If I don't have coffee that day, I have been really into, I'll show you. I have been really into the Bloom energy drinks, the sparkling energy, because they don't hurt my stomach, but they also don't like give me heart palpitations. So it's really nice. So yeah, I'm gonna grab my iPad to do some more editing and such because your girl needs to edit. And I'm gonna turn the TV off and my heating pad off. Oh my gosh, I'm so sad. My heating pad just started to like die slowly, and it's actually making me so sad because I like live off of that thing. Like, it is genuinely a lifesaver to me. So, you know, you win some, you lose some sometimes. Okay, I've got my food. I'm just having a good old simple meal today of the turkey and cheddar lunchable because I really don't have the energy to cook anything today, and quite frankly, I don't want to cook anything right now, so that's what we're doing. I'm gonna grab a coffee cup for my creamer and my coffee. So when I say like a small mug, I mean like this cutesy little guy is pretty much what my coffee goes at all the time. And then on like days that I'm like really tired and fatigued and stuff, I use a bigger mug so that I get more coffee. But I typically try not to have too much coffee because obviously like it'll like mess with me a lot, and I don't want that. I'm not with that lifestyle. I went grocery shopping yesterday though, and got a bunch of food and snacks. So I'm gonna grab a Chips Ahoy to go with my food and a fruit roll up to go with my food. Okay. I feel like a lot of people are going to judge me for what I'm choosing to eat, but I think people don't realize that this isn't my main source of nutrition. This is really kind of just pleasure eating and to get rid of like the hunger cues that I still get. My stomach still growls. It tries to digest my tube all the time. It's quite annoying, honestly. But I feel like people don't realize that it's literally just like pleasure eating. Like my roommate, my fiance and I's roommate is always like, you guys eat so terribly. And I'm like, okay, well, Connor, my fiance, is just eating what I'm eating. But what I eat doesn't really matter because it's just pleasure. So it's not a big deal, you know? And I think she forgets that and is like, well, you guys need to be eating better. But it's also like, even if that is my nutrition, I feel like she shouldn't be telling me, hey, you need to eat better, because like that's not her place, you know? Like she's not my mother. But I love her dearly and she means well. I am going to eat my food now and edit some more for Sunday's video. So, and then today I might film another video or two. I have a list of videos I want to film. I filmed one yesterday. So, yeah, I filmed one yesterday and I posted one yesterday on Wednesday. So I want to try and film some more so that I am prepared. So I'm gonna go eat some food. Okay, so I want to give kind of an update on, I realized earlier that I didn't really give an update on what was going on with my tube from having to go get an x-ray yesterday, I think is when I got my x-ray on Wednesday. And so the reason I got an x-ray is because I have been having issues with my GJ flipping. So I have a Mickey button tube and unfortunately, I have been having issues with the J portion of my tube flipping into my stomach. And I just got this tube fixed on September 30th. And it was clipped twice and sutured into my jejunum, and it's still flipped, and it took the clips with it, which is super frustrating. And so my surgeon put in an order, a like blanket order for if I suspect that my tube has flipped, I go get an x-ray to confirm placement of it. And then if it is flipped, I reach out to my doctor and I say, hey, I got the x-ray, my tube is flipped. So I got the x-ray yesterday and I messaged and I reached out to my doctor, but I have to go through a nurse. And I said, hello, I'm reaching out because I'm pretty sure that my GJ tube has once again flipped into my stomach. And I'm not sure what the next step should be because this tube was fixed on September 30th and it has already flipped back. And that was with my surgeon placing 2 clips and a suture to hold it in place. Please let me know what to do next. That was October 15th at 1:25 p.m. October 16th at 8:17 a.m. Marissa, Dr. Ed has ordered an abdominal x-ray to check for positioning. Please call and get that set up. And then the nurse, that was the nurse. So then I messaged at 12:16 today. And I said, hello, I got the x-ray done yesterday and it showed my tube is flipped into my stomach. What is the next step from here? This tube was just fixed on September 30th and is now already flipped again. I would like to try the AMT GJ button for my next tube change as the Mickey GJ button is not working for me. Because I'm tired of it being flipped, especially because my tube has to be changed under anesthesia and endoscopy.
because of how my tube is and how my anatomy is. And it's just so infuriating because I feel constantly dismissed by this nurse, and I have had constant issues with this nurse. And the worst part is I can't even get a different nurse to talk to because this nurse is my doctor's nurse. It's ridiculous. And I'm still waiting for him to renew my prescription for all my tube feeding stuff, which he has yet to do. So it's freaking great. But yeah, I just want to give you guys that update on kind of what's going on. I'm hoping I get a response today. If I don't get a response today, I'm going to call. I'm not today, like later today. If I don't get a response by 2:30, I'm going to call and say, hey, look, my tube is flipped. I need to know what to do because this is the third time that this has happened and I am beyond annoyed. So obviously I'm gonna be kind about it, but I am going to advocate for myself because this is freaking ridiculous. So yeah, just wanted to give you a little update.
Good morning, besties, and happy Friday. That's right, it's Friday. We made it through the week. Woo! I've been awake for a little while now. That's such a lie. I've been awake for probably like 20-30 minutes. But I'm gonna get dressed. It's 50. I think it's like the high of 57 today. So I'm super excited. So it's just like warm. So I'm really excited. And so yeah, I'm gonna get dressed and then I'm trying to find somebody to go to a pumpkin patch with me because this pumpkin patch is my favorite, but it closes after this weekend. But my fiance and I are busy all weekend, so we won't be able to go, and I'm really bummed. So I'm trying to find somebody to go with me. And then I'm picking up a pregnancy pillow later because I want to try it for my EDS because I keep waking up in extreme amounts of pain from my joints. So I am buying a pregnancy pillow off of somebody from Facebook Marketplace for $10 in hopes that it helps. Okay, while I'm getting ready, I want to show what I kind of do to track and watch like what's going on with my body, if I can. Okay, so first thing I obviously have is my Apple Watch. My Apple Watch, I have an app called Tachymon, and this is what it looks like. And this is what the screen looks like while it's monitoring. The screen is always on this. You can have notifications silenced, so I have the alerts silenced because I hate it buzzing on my wrist. So this top number is what your current heart rate is. This middle number is what is the last recorded heart rate. And then this triangle right here at the bottom is either what your heart rate went up by or what your heart rate went down by. So it really gives you all that information. So I just pop that on my wrist, and then the second you turn it on, it starts reading. The second thing I have that is of great help to me is this thing called a polar armband. The app that it goes with is called Visible. And this is a little trickier to put on because it goes around your arm. And I totally forgot to put it on before I got dressed. So I'm going to do that now, and then I will show you guys kind of what the app looks like and stuff like that. So I have my armband on now. It's attempting to sync. So this is what the app looks like. And so this top one is what is my current, it's like my current heart rate. This one is pace points. Pace points are really cool. So because I'm blue. Because I suffer from, I don't suffer. Because I have, oh my gosh, my brain. Because I have POTS and I have chronic fatigue within my POTS, I get tired super easily, and so having this and having it give me pace points is very helpful. I give myself 12 pace points
because that's probably about what I use. And then it's really cool because you can do something called morning check-in to check what your day's stability is. So you click how your sleep was. I slept fair. And then it's going to do a measurement on my armband, which is right here on my arm. So you're gonna do start measurement. And now it's going to switch to the armband. So I will come back when it is done reading all of the jazz. Okay, so it's done its calculation. I have a stability of 2 out of 5. So it says I'm out of balance. Your body is out of balance. You may want to plan a quieter day today, which sucks because I'm going to a pumpkin patch in a little while, but fine. So it says your HRV is lower than your recent average and is outside of its normal range. So my HRV was 48. My normal range is 51 to 68. HRV is your heart rate variability. So HRV is a measurement of variation in time between your heartbeats. Okay, then it says your resting heart rate is much higher than your recent average. I was sitting at 105, and my normal resting is between 58 and 88. So I was just chilling at that. My sleep quality was fine, and my symptoms were stable. So now it is going to be watching my heart rate, and if I get too high, it'll notify me like, hey, you're using up a lot of pace points. You might use your points up before your day's over. And then it'll have this, it has this ring, and it'll show me where I am pace points wise, which is really cool. But yeah, I just wanted to show this. I yawned, so my heart rate went up. So I just wanted to show you guys this super cool little gadget that I use. It's really nice because if my watch dies, this lasts all day. And then I just charge it overnight. So it's really cool, and it's like a really helpful tool to help me like manage stuff and actually pace myself. So yeah, but I just wanted to share that with you guys. My dad is on his way to pick me up to take me to Best Buy. So I will see you guys before I go to the pumpkin patch. Bye.
Good morning, besties. It is a ripe 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. It was 8 o'clock when I woke up. Today's Saturday, the 19th of October. And I'm awake for the day. I gotta get dressed soon. My fiance Connor and I are going to his parents' house today. So I'm so tired though. But I bought a pregnancy pillow off of this lady on Facebook Marketplace. And oh my gosh, when I say it made my sleep so amazing. I was in REM sleep for well over an hour because it was so comfy. But I mean, my dog approves as well. But yeah, so I probably won't record much today just because we are going to his parents' house. So I'm gonna go get dressed. Hey besties, it is Sunday, October 20th, I think. I'm not quite sure, my hair's a mess. Obviously I'm already dressed and ready to live my life. Today my fiance and I are just gonna go venture. I'll try to take some videos of us out and about, but yeah, we went to his parents' house last night and it was okay. It was fine. It wasn't terrible, but I was just tired. I did not sleep good the night before. But yeah, so we're gonna go have some fun. Bye. I got some color back. She thinks so too. I'm almost me again. She's almost you.